Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Chicken Possible back with another Xbox Microsoft Rewards weekly set. Let's see. This week, our weekly set is to basically complete 3 achievements within a game. A couple other things you have to do. You have to click on the first link to visit the Mixer app. You don't have to spend any time over there, but you can basically click on that link. The second one is to earn the 3 achievements in any Xbox One game. And then the third part is to complete 50 Bing mobile searches. So you can see there we clicked on the Microsoft link and we finished our Bing searches. So you'll want to do that on a mobile browser or in the mobile Bing app. And then we've got to go through and earn 3 achievements, like it says in any Xbox One game. Now, if you saw my guide back a few weeks ago, you know that we can work on earning 50 more rewards points whenever we do this. Whenever we earn any achievement during the course of a day, we can always hop over there and grab those 50 points right there. At the same time, within the Xbox Game Pass app, there are 2 other achievements that we could be working on here, 2 other quests we could be working on here. The Earn Your Way to unlock 3 achievements in any Game Pass game, and 10 more points for earning an achievement in Game Pass. So basically, if you follow along with me today, you'll be able to earn a maximum of 170 rewards points. So we finished Tracks the Train Set game. I did a series of guides back over the past few weeks for that game. Now we're going to move on to a game called The Gardens Between, which is also available on Game Pass. So if you've got that subscription service, go ahead and get that game loaded up, and we're going to work on earning 3 achievements within that game. If you're not familiar with this game, it's very cool. I definitely recommend it. It's a very well put together puzzle game. And so basically we'll go ahead and get started. I have played some of this game before, so I'm going to start from scratch and go to new game here to get a new game started. Basically the premise of the game is there are a couple kids that are next door neighbors, real good friends, and as they're you kind of see it play out here, as they're in a rainstorm in their treehouse, they sort of come upon this little magical sphere that sort of takes them to these different islands. You can hold down the A button if you want to skip that opening cutscene like I did there. And basically we're going to move through the first, I believe it's 5 levels to get our 3 achievements. And they're fairly quick and easy to do. It'll probably take us about 10 minutes or so to get through those levels. So I'll kind of show you the mechanics of the game as we hop into it here. This is an interesting puzzle game in that there are very few actual controls here. You could see it was kind of indicating that I needed to move left and right. So as I hold right on the stick, time actually moves forward in this game. So we're holding left, and you can see that time is reversing, and some of the boxes and things are flying back up into the air, and actually building the end of the level for us, which is interesting. And you'll see these lights throughout the game. You could call them stars, you can call them lights, whatever. You probably hear me refer to them as both. But for every level to complete, you'll need to capture that star or that light and take it to the end goal. All right, so now that we've finished reversing and building the rest of the level, now we're going to go forward. So just hold to the right. Fairly simple. We've only got 2 controls so far, left and right. Backwards in time or forwards in time. All right, you can see that the light is now inside of this little lantern here, and it's indicating that we need to press the A button with the girl to pick up the lantern. So we've got our light that we need for this level, and we're just moving to the right, and then we'll press A again to drop the lantern into the finish pedestal there. And the levels will get more and more complex. It's just kind of introducing us to the basic mechanics of the game there in the first level. So every time you finish one of these levels, you'll see a little part of a constellation form up in the sky. And for each set of levels, there's a finished constellation and a finished animation that we'll see. So we'll get to one of those in a minute. We've got one more level here to finish before we get to that first constellation. And so the new mechanic here is that the boy can ring the bell, and he can open and close certain flowers that are present in the level. So you can see there it opened up the flower that contained the light. So now we can get that into the girl's lantern by just walking backwards. We'll continue forward and we'll drop the lantern on this pedestal to make a light bridge to walk across. As we go forward here, we'll pick up the next light. But you'll see that as you hop across, there are also these sort of black holes that absorb the light. So we're going to have to get rid of that black hole so that it doesn't take the light away from us. So move forward a little bit more, have the boy press A and ring the bell. And that closes up that sort of black hole flower. So now we'll reverse time, go backwards to the left. And once again, pick up the light. Move forward again, and we should be able to finish up the level here. And we're almost to our first achievement. You might think we would get it right here when we finish the level, but actually a lot of the achievements in this game are in the little constellations, and they're easy to miss too. So we'll see the first of those here in just a moment. All right, so here's our first constellation that we finished. And this is actually, when you get to this little scene within the constellation, you can actually move time forward and backward a little bit within this action. So if we move a little bit to the left here, and you'll actually, if you have a headset on, you'll actually be able to hear the audio. There's a little bit more of a sort of harp sound. It gets louder and louder, and then you can see the doors start to tremble and open there. And then when we see that little box in there, we get our first achievement. So it's a little hidden Easter egg within the constellation animation there. All right, so that's our first of 3. We're going to move on to level 2 now, which again has 2 islands in it. So the first one is this one with the watering hose. All right, so as we make it to the island, we're just going to start moving forward and pass by the first watering hose. You'll start to see one of the little boxes jumping around behind the fence there. Those are going to come into play more so in this level. All right, so the box jumps out, and we can set our lantern down on top of the box, and then if we reverse time, you can see that the box is actually jumping up close to where the flower is with the light. So we can capture the light, move time forward again, and then grab our lantern that now contains the light. You can drop your lantern on the pedestal here and make the light bridge to walk across. Then we're going to drop our lantern onto the box again, which is going to jump one more time for us. And it gets close to the light there and grabs the light. If you have the boy also ring the bell, that will close the black hole flower that's over in the water pot across the way. So let's reverse time a little bit and go back to that last spot where we dropped off the lantern. Pick it up again with the girl, and move on forward to the end of the level. I definitely recommend checking out this game if it looks interesting to you and you want to play it on your own. Definitely try it out. It's fun. I've enjoyed it. So press A to drop the lantern, and your star will fly up into the sky and make the cooler part of the constellation. And then we'll move on to the second part of level 2. All right, and we're just walking forward, picking up the light here. And we're actually going to lose our light to the black hole here. It's kind of unavoidable. And then we will drop our lantern off on the box and then reverse time. And you'll notice that the box is going to hop around and grab the light from the flower. And then we can have time move forward again. And it bypasses the black hole that way, and we're able to grab the lantern ourselves, drop it onto the next pedestal, and make the light bridge to walk across. And you'll actually want to walk by that next box, grab the light, and then put the lantern onto the box. And then we'll walk forward, and we're basically going to start alternating at this point between picking up and dropping off. So we'll pick up our lantern again each time we pass by the box here. So we'll pick it up, and then we're going to drop it off. And then keep going around, and then we'll pick it up one more time and walk to the end with it. All right, and that will finish up level 2 for us. So as soon as this star floats up to the sky and makes its part of the constellation, then we'll be able to see the constellation as a whole. So we've got the kiddie pool there from that level. All right, now there's a hidden item in this. There's a hidden box in this constellation cutscene as well. So if you reverse time just a little bit, you should see the cooler that's in the back start to glow and vibrate a little bit. And again, you'll have the musical cue. And then if you stop on it, you'll get your second achievement, the New Friends achievement for 80 gamer score. A garden friend is hiding in the Esky, which I think is like an Eskimo, that's the name of the cooler, I guess. All right. And we've got one more. We're actually just going to do half of level 3, the first island of level 3. We'll come back next week and work on the second island in level 3. But we're just going to do the one with the Coca-Cola bottle for now. We'll actually get the achievement, this third achievement, within this level. All right, so as we start the level up, we're just going to walk to the right. You'll notice that there are blocks all over the place, and you can have the boy ring the bell and actually reverse time on the blocks. So you can bring them back up to the top and make a Jenga tower up there out of all the blocks. And then the girl can move forward, grab the light, and drop it onto the bridge pedestal again. And as we move forward here, you'll see that there is a black hole flower opened up there. But we'll go ahead and ring the bell and hold to the right. We're going to make all of the blocks topple down again from the top of the table. And you can see it dropped a light flower. So let's leave it there, and we're going to walk forward. Actually shouldn't have had the boy ring that bell just then, because as you'll see, I lose my light walking past the black hole flower. So let's do that again. Let's grab the light, back up. Let's have him ring the bell one more time to turn off this rear flower. And then we're going to back everything up, and as you back everything up on top of the table and you fix the dominoes, you get the achievement for resetting the dominoes for 40 gamer score. Restore the board to a clean slate. So we did that, and we can just leave everything set up as it is on top of the table here, move forward, ring the bell one more time, and then we'll be able to walk safely to the end of this level. again, just press A to drop it onto the pedestal. And yeah, we'll go ahead and finish up there. So we finished basically the first 5 levels of the game, or the first 5 islands of the game, however you want to say it. We finished 2 constellations, and we've got 3 achievements overall. My plan is to continue this in future weeks, so whenever we need to earn some more easy achievements, we'll hop back over to this puzzle game, to the Gardens Between, and we'll put in some more work to grab some more achievements. All right, so at this point, let's open up our Microsoft Rewards app. We're going to start grabbing all of our points that we should now have credit for. So let's click on Achieve More, Earn More. Again, this is the daily one where you get 50 points just for earning an achievement every day of the week. You can do this. We'll hop over to the Rewards Weekly set, and we'll click on the Achievement Hunter since we've now earned 3 achievements, and that's complete. And you may have to hop back over to the Microsoft Rewards app after you do that one. And you can see we've got 3 green check marks, so we earned our 100 points there for the Rewards Weekly set. So that was the big one that got us the single biggest chunk of points this week. Now you should also be able to jump over to the Game Pass app and turn in the other 2 quests that I mentioned a little bit earlier on as well to grab 20 more Microsoft Rewards points. And that's going to do it for this week for the Rewards Weekly set. Join me next week as we continue with the Gardens Between and grabbing more achievements there. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button on YouTube and hit that bell for notifications. You can also find links in the description for other social media links of mine. Stay tuned for more Microsoft Rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.